Okay, so I wanted to do this video on Cynthia G. I know a lot of people did this video on her, and to me, I don't know. I mean, I guess my biggest condolences to her. Hope she's safe. But I'm like when I heard this story of people saying that some rapper threatened her. To me, from my perspective, it's like this. I am like, well, how many drugs was he on? That's what I want to know. I mean, like, how many drugs was this dude on that he freaked the heck out over somebody on the net saying something he didn't like? It must have. It must have been that he was under some kind of influence, because nobody freaks out because they're like, oh, somebody said something negative on black men or something. If that was the case, then wouldn't he have to go and, like, kill all the like white supremacists who make fun of black people every fucking day, and they do it way harsher than her, honestly. I mean, like, if you see what some of them say, goodness, you know. I mean, they really have fun having their jokes and all that stuff, being completely honest. But he's lived longer than 2 hours, so he knows that black men are disparaged, black women are disparaged. I mean, they're disparaged by all sorts of people. In some cases, black women. In some cases, it's white people. I mean, like, when it's white people, heck, it's worse because they're the majority and things of that nature. And how that's bit us in the back and bought for so long. So, like, I don't understand. How old is he? He's clearly not been born yesterday, so he's familiar with this. And the fact that he said something so extreme like that to me just means he must be under some kind of influence. Honestly. Because who's going to freak out off of somebody just getting on a video and saying some weird stuff about black people and saying how she doesn't like black men or whatever? At the end of the day, anyway, why do you even have to rape her? Like, that's what he said, that he wanted to rape her or whatever. Why would you have to rape somebody who's gonna willingly suck your dick? Like, seriously, she's one of those who sleeps with black men. So what's the point? I don't get it. To me, it seems like this guy didn't pay attention. For one, he was probably high, and yeah, it's just like, to me, from my perspective, I just am like, he might he's like, I don't think he was of mental sound mind when he made those comments. I didn't watch the whole live or anything of that nature to where he said this. I'm just hearing from other people like Divested Zealot and other people who talked about this, and it's just like, to me, I just don't understand why anyone would say that or respond like that. It's just an odd response to me. So it's like, why and why would he do that? Why did he say it? What happened? And, like, I don't get who would freak out that much over something like this. I mean, there are plenty of people on the net saying so many crazier things than that. So that's why I'm just like, well, that's just weird. Now, I know somebody else that I watched was saying how it's gonna go to, like, everyday interactions on the street and stuff, and I understand her fear there, and how people can get aggressive and angry, and violent. A lot of black men can get violent. Um, so like, I understand her concerns there, and I wouldn't disagree with that, but I'm just like, in this case, I don't get it. I don't get the rage, I don't get his problem. It seems like it must have been caused by maybe some kind of substance or something. Like, did you look at him? He looks like one of those.